Hi, this is Joy Villa, and you're watching Panash TV. Hi, I'm recording artist Joy Villa. I hit #1 on iTunes, Amazon, and Billboard. I'm in the UK because I'm recording some new music and meeting up with my fans out here. One of the most favorite experiences I've ever gotten in my life is being able to travel to 25 different countries touring independently. That's actually, in fact, what inspired my song Vagabonds. It's all about touring, traveling, hitting the road, having that itch to just experience new cultures, and that's really reflected in my music. So I love that I get to tour. I love that I get to travel, that I've been everywhere, and my music has brought me there, and it's made me money. Don't let anybody tell you that you have to be a starving artist. If you work hard enough and smart enough and market your music and your brand, you can make a great living and stay independent. I feel amazing about my recent success. It's really been a rocket ride. I think it's attributed to the fact that I am myself, no matter what I do. I'm very outspoken, I'm very bold. I have a message of individuality and embracing all your differences and loving yourself no matter what. And I think that's really spoken a lot to my fans who really love me. So they buy everything I put out, and I'm really happy to have hit #1 on every single chart in America as an independent artist. I love being an independent artist. I mean, I would love to work with an independent label, to be signed to a label that really gets me, but being signed to a major label, that's not where the money's at anymore. That's actually not where the freedom is at. So I really enjoy my freedom. I like where I'm at now. It can be very challenging being an independent artist, especially being a female. Today, the challenges come in the form of, well, people just tell you you're not good enough, you don't look right, you don't sound right, you need to be more like this artist, you need to be the new XYZ. And really, the biggest challenge is staying focused, putting out music no matter what. No matter if they tell you, oh, you're no good, there's no market for you, you have to just ignore what everybody's telling you and do what you feel is right. Put out your music, put out your message, and stay true to who you are, because ultimately you're going to find your niche market and you're going to find the fans that want you for who you are, that individuality, that uniqueness. Don't ever lose that. Sexual harassment in the music industry, it happens. Unfortunately, it's an industry that's very sex oriented. You know, you'll be asked sometimes to do favors. If you're a woman, especially if you're an attractive female, people assume that you're stupid. People assume that, oh, you must have only gotten to where you are because, you know, you've had sex with somebody, and they'll assume that you will do that for them. Unfortunately, this industry, even though it's being wide open, it's being blown open by, you know, the Me Too movement and things like that, it's got a lot of dark secrets. It's still got this, you know, sex sells, you'll put on a bikini, strip, put out a sex tape, that's how you get famous, and that's simply not true. You don't have to, you know, lose your virtues or lose your morals or look like anyone else. I mean, all of that stuff is just the crap that people will tell you. Truly, though, you have to remember who you are. And as a woman, we're told on the daily basis who we should be. And you have to fight that. You have to fight that shame feeling, that sexual mistreatment. And you have to simply be an artist and say what you need to say. I love what's happening in the United Kingdom for music. I mean, it's fresh as always. Rock and roll, pop comes out of the UK and then gets sort of filtered through the United States ears and changes. But we see tons of artists that come out of London, come out of the whole of the UK, and they have great voices, they have great styles, and they're mixing different genres. I think that the UK is ahead of America in that way, in that rap and pop are combined. You know, we even have opera mixed in with pop. I mean, I've heard everything from every spectrum, and a lot of great singers coming out of Wales, I must say, as well. My most enjoyable song to write, I would say, is The Darkness. And that is because it came out of a very dark time in my life, but it came out of my spirit, came out of my soul. It just came out all in one piece. It came out. And from the lyrics to the melody, it just was one full song. So I would say, like, the muse struck me, and the song is about not wanting to be in the darkness anymore, but wanting to step into the light. And it's touched a lot of people. A lot of my fans say they like that. I have always known I wanted to be an artist. it's who I am. In my family, we were very theatrical. In fact, I started in musical theater at age 5. So I acted, I danced, I sang, costuming, everything. I was a little diva from a young age. So naturally, I knew that's what I wanted to do when I grew up. And I always had this belief that I can do it professionally. What else would I do? This is what I love. And that's carried me through the hard times in my life as an independent artist. It's made me know that there is no going back. If I stick with this and I do it with my full heart and soul, I can get success, and it's paid off. I would say if you want to be an artist, you have to be willing to reach deep inside yourself and pull out everything. Pull out your guts, your pain, your drama, your heartbreak, and spill that into the paper. Because if you're superficial, if you're only letting people see half of you or the good times or the happy side of you, you're not going to reach audiences. They want to hear everything, the pain, they want to hear the struggles. And really, as an artist, that's what I've come to see, is that the more I share, not just in my music, but behind the scenes, you know, on social media, with my fans and meet and greets at my concerts, when I tell my story, my struggles, I was homeless, I was in an abusive family, I was abused as a child, I lost both my parents at a young age. I mean, I've been penniless, but I stuck to my art because that was the thing that I knew would pull me through those times. And I knew that if I could just be an artist and get paid for it and live that dream, I would be satisfied, and I would know that this is my purpose. So you have to realize, if this is your purpose, if you cannot see yourself doing anything else, then you need to put your heart and soul into this and treat it like a job. In fact, it'll be the hardest job you ever work at. It doesn't end when the clock strikes 6, but it will give you the most dividends. And as long as you stay true to yourself and you stay honest with yourself and you continue to grow, your fans will grow with you. Hey guys, thanks for watching. My name is Joy Villa. I'm a recording artist. I hit #1 on iTunes, Amazon, and Billboard magazine. You can find me at joyvilla.com. Download my music, get merchandise. Follow me on Twitter at @joy_villa, on Instagram at @joyvilla, and Facebook at @joyvillamusic.